What's up, dudes? Welcome to another episode of The Daily Dude, brought to you by Bro TV, as bro as it gets. So today's topic, fantasy football. Let's start talking, dudes. Montage! Anyways, so today's topic, fantasy football 101, how to draft in the first round. So most drafts take place right around the end of the preseason, after we all get a good look and a good feel for how all of our players are doing. Now, if you're like me, you do a lot of mock drafts. As a matter of fact, last year I think I did like 15 because I had a huge system all laid out and it all went to shit after I drafted Adrien Peterson and Ray Rice. Way bad luck to start my season there. But let's be honest, we never knew that was happening. Anyways, so how to draft in the first round. By this point in the year, by this point I mean August, you've already seen all the OTAs, the mini camps, the training camps. You've got a feel for all the rookies. So it's draft time. Now again, at this point in the year, you've been anticipating who you should take in the first round. This is a running back round. I know it can be very hard and be very tempting to take that stellar tight end, Rob Gronkowski or Jimmy Graham, or shoot, even a quarterback. Say you want Peyton Manning because he blows it up during the regular season. Don't do it. Besides, you'll piss everyone else off in your league. So again, this is the running back round. You are going to want to find yourself a running back that can break tackles and deliver some points down the field. Now, these guys are going to be the best to grab in the first round because they're self-sufficient. They don't rely on getting open down the field, getting guys like Richard Sherman off their back so they can catch the ball. These guys just rely on themselves. Sure, unless it's a bad snap and the quarterback fumbles it, they don't really have anyone else to blame but maybe the O-line. So, you really want to get a good running back the first round. Now, when I say good, I mean you want to get that superstar running back. So, here's some running backs with promise this season that I think will be a great fit to anybody's team, especially in the first round, because these guys are your top tier running backs. And they'll march you into the end zone. So, obviously, we're going to start with just all of the stellar guys. So, Marshon Lynch. Need I say more? I drafted this guy last year in one of my other leagues after Adrien Peterson got taken. Whoever took him, I feel for you because I took him too in the other league. But Marshon Lynch grabbed me points when I needed them. He averaged me like 15 points a game, and it was just a standard league. Obviously, he gets a ton of touches. Now, with the addition to Jimmy Graham and their team, they're still not going to turn into a passing team. It's going to be Russell Wilson. You'll see a little bit of Jimmy Graham and a lot of Marshon Lynch. Now, we have Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell was like the face of the running game last year with the Steelers. Although he won't be available for the first game of the season, he is still a definite grab. Grab him in that first round because you know after he comes back he's going to be lighting it up and not the joints that he got busted for. The field and the turf. Alright, Adrien Peterson. Let's go ahead and talk about this guy real quick. Now, if you are planning on drafting him, draft with caution because this guy is going to be playing for a team he does not want to play for. And right now the narrative goes, it's either you play for us or you retire. Now, I don't think he's going to retire by any means, but I'm not sure how his production is going to be. Who knows? Maybe he'll light it up this year and blaze a trail all over the field and add up some worth so maybe he can get traded or something. I'm not too sure, but again, I don't know. Again, just draft with caution. He is first round material, but with the narrative this year, I'm not too sure if that's going to pay off for you or not. Maybe grab him up as as trade bait. All right, we also have Matt Forte. Now, Matt Forte caught 102 passes last year under Mark Trestman. Now, Mark Trestman's out of there. And they have John Fox. Now, John Fox loves the running game. So, expect to see less passes and more actual running back action. It's crazy, but that's how it works. Now we have Arian Foster. He was 5th in fantasy point scoring last year. Just be weary of the injury bug that gets him every other season or so. The Texans are going to be on the Hard Knocks this year, the Hard Knocks training camp series on HBO. So we'll get to see a little bit more of an extensive look exactly at how he's training this year, which is nice. Next, we have CJ Anderson. Expect to see him as the starter in that stable over there of Broncos running backs. This guy killed it last year. He was like, what, the 3rd string or 2nd string running back, and he just took the game by storm. Especially later on down the season when Peyton Manning's arm started to go away. We all know that's going to happen. Old man Peyton Manning, it's Peyton Manning. They're going to be run heavy towards the end of the season, so he's definitely a guy you want to snag up. We also have Frank Gore. Frank Gore, although he's 32 years old, still has, his name carries a lot of weight. You got to expect this guy who just signed with the Colts to do a lot of damage. This year, him and Andre Johnson both told each other, we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. I don't believe it whatsoever, because I think my Pats are going to run the game again, but we'll see. Anyways, for another time. Frank Gore is out there to prove himself, especially after being a free agent and San Francisco letting him go. He's going to make them regret it. We also have Eddie Lacy. Now, Eddie Lacy this past season was not looking so well until week 4 when he just blew it up. So maybe this is just a sign that he has to get a groove going and then take off for the rest of the season. But be wary, because he does run high. He does tend to get stuffed at the line. So again, you want a downhill runner, but he is top tier quality. We also have Jeremy Hill. He will be going 50-50 with Giovanni Bernard over in Cincinnati with the snaps. So just be wary of that. But he does, again, he is great in the end zone. Jamal Charles. All right, so 0 touchdowns by a wide receiver last year with the Chiefs. We expect the Chiefs to overuse this guy just like they did last season. But that's good for you fantasy owners. Just be wary of some lopsided games where he might not do as well just because he's fucking tired. Anyways, we have not Jamal Charles, Justin Forte. This guy was a sneaky little fucker who appeared after Ray Rice got the boot from the NFL and whatnot. He averaged 5.4 yards per carry. Now, that is a lot if you're kind of new to the whole running back game here. So this guy kind of snuck his way in and took the running game by storm. Now, he is a smaller running back, but he is fast. He just gets tackled a little easily. We also have Alfred Morris, who is with the Redskins now. His yards per carry were 2.1. But the Redskins tend to use him a lot in the end zone. So if you're looking for someone who can score you a touchdown or so per game, and all of these other guys are taking, Alfred Morris is a starter with good quality running game. Now we also have, at the end of the list here, DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray was the king of running backs last year, right? Like, just unbelievable numbers. I'll tell you this. He's small. He is a little fast. But if it weren't for that O-line in Dallas, we would see a subpar running game from this guy. Now, to make matters worse, he has a weak offensive line blocking for him with the Eagles. And the Eagles, who knows what their game plan is going to be? Who knows? So just be wary of that. And I know a lot of you Cowboys fans out there are going to be mad, saying DeMarco Murray was a beast, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, you're right, he was a beast. He did a lot of great things. But your O-line did even greater things for him. Alright guys, so that'll wrap it up for this episode of The Daily Dude, Fantasy 101, how to draft in the first round. like, comment, subscribe, share our videos. And if you want to take part in our fantasy league, let us know. Contact us in the link below, or just write a comment and we'll see it and go from there. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot. Thank you for your support. Thanks for watching all of our videos and helping us out along our journey. Alright, guys. Bro out. Boom! Sweating my balls off with this lamp right here. Oh, hey guys, what's up?